Rishikesh sir. Welcome to in this video. So students, in this video we are going to learn the standard 5th subject EVS chapter number 4. So see students, in previous lesson we have some different points from testing to digesting. Then that previous lesson snake charmer story, and then first lesson was super senses. So these all lessons we have seen about the animals, then we have seen about the snake, then from testing to digesting, in that lesson we have seen about the food, about the tastes. Okay, so in this lesson we are going to see about the food only, but in different manner. Okay, so what are the different manner of foods? See students, in food items we are using or we are eating different kinds of means food. For example, vegetables are there, veg food are there, non-veg are there, then fruits are there, leaves are there, leaves are eaten by animals. Okay, so these are the different kinds of foods that living things are eating that. Okay, so see students, means that how that food is preserved, how that food we have to use, how that food we can eat, how that food we have to store. These are all things we are going to see in this lesson. Okay, so in this lesson there is a discussion between friends in the school. See what happened, we'll see actually stories there. See, mangoes round here, open page number 35 and put your finger or you can read with me. See, first one, wow, Aman's lunchbox has sweet puris, said Neetu. Then, hey, today Neetu has brought potato sabji, said by Aman. Then, I have got bhindi, said the Preeti. In the other side, oh, Neetu, I think your potato sabji is spoiled, said Aman. Then Preeti, don't eat that, you may fall sick. Here, you take some bhindi. Now see, friends are there in the lunch box. They have opened their lunch boxes and they are discussing their food items, what they have brought, what they will do with that food. And Aman is there. He suddenly knows that the something is wrong with that food. I mean that food is get spoiled or get dirty that manner. Okay. Then see, discuss. First question, how did Aman know that the potato sabji had got spoiled? Now see, first question is there, how did Aman know that potato sabji have got spoiled? Means that potato sabji got dirty, means it had changed its smell also, it changed its taste also. Okay, so like that Aman knows, means what will be the answer, that from the bad smell of that potato, okay, or dirty smell which coming from potato, by that smell Aman knows that potato is get spoiled. Okay, then see next, have you ever seen some food that has got spoiled? Have you ever seen that some food has got spoiled? Then how did you know that it was spoiled? How did you know that it was spoiled? Now see, everyone, means I'm thinking that everyone having seen the food have spoiled. Okay, but how you come to know that that food has spoiled or that food is mixed dirty? How? Easy answer, by the smell or by its overview or by its taste, we come to know that that food is get spoiled. Okay, then see next question, Preeti told Neetu not to eat the potato sabji. What would have happened if she had eaten it? Now answer is there also, Preeti falls sick. That's why she told that don't eat that potato sabji. Okay. So students, what do you think, why the potato sabji gets spoiled and why she advised her to not eat that potato sabji, and these all things. What do you think? What comes in your mind about the food? We'll discuss on it. Now open page number 36. There is a one point for you. Writing point is there. See, look in your kitchen and write down names of food items that can get spoiled in 2 or 3 days. Now you have to go to in your kitchen, or you can take a help of your mother, father, or grandparents also, and you have to find out these questions and their answers. See, first question is, can get spoiled in 2-3 days. Which food is get spoiled in 2 or 3 days? That you have to find out. For example, I can tell you milk also, bread. Okay. Then can be kept for a week. Which food can be kept for a week? For example, we can keep vegetables. Okay. Potato, tomato, like this. We can keep for 1 week. Then see next question. Would not spoil till 1 month. Which food not spoil till 1 month? Means we can keep it 1 month. That food we have to write. For example, see, ghee we can keep for 1 month. Then also raw rice also. Raw rice means rice which has not cooked. That rice means raw rice. We can keep for 1 month. Like this, you have to find out the different answers, and you have to tell me, or you have to send me that homework. Then see next question. Look at your friends list and discuss in the class. Now you have to compare that list with your friend and you have to discuss. Then will your list be the same in all seasons? What would it change? Now see, that list is not permanent for the all seasons, but in the one season that list would be same. Then when food gets spoiled in your house, what do you do with it? Means when food is getting spoiled in your house, and what are you doing with that food? You have to write the answers. Now see what we have to do with that food. Okay. For example, we throw the spoiled food in the garbage or dustbin. That food which had spoiled, we can throw it in the garbage or in the dustbin also. Now see, return the bread. BG, return the bread. Now before teaching these students, we have seen this about the food, means which can keep for 1 week, which can keep for 2 or 3 days, or which can keep for 1 month. Then we have seen about the different seasons. What are the reasons that our list will be different in different seasons? That all reasons we are going to see. Now first, everyone should listen this carefully. Every day we are going to the bakery, or we are going to the market for buying the bread, for buying biscuits and all the things, or something else, with chocolate, Cadbury and all the things. So students, when you go to the market or when you go to the shop, what would you have to do at that time? See, first of all, everyone is telling that first of all you have to check is manufacturer date, expiry date, and then only you have to buy that product. Because of means so many examples are there which are that food is there or that product is there, that product is kept in that market for so many long time, and after when we buy it, that all food is get spoiled, and that food also we are eating, and that's why we also fall in sick, or we can face so many digestion problems, health problems. That's why what we have to do, we have to check manufacturer date, we have to check expiry date, we have to check its all the things means what is the quantity is there, what is the quality is there, and then only we have to buy that product for our health. Same example is there about the BG. Now see what is the example. Aman's BG went to market to buy bread. The shop was very crowded. The shopkeeper picked up a packet of bread and gave it to BG. She looked at it and returned it immediately. What was the reasons why they returned it immediately? Look at the picture of bread here and guess why BG returned it. Now see, there is a picture of that bread packet and we have to see and we have to answer that why BG returned that bread packet. Then how did she find that the bread had got spoiled? How did she find that bread had spoiled? Can you tell me? Now see, BG may have found that the expiry date of the bread had lapsed. Means that over expiry date is there. And that's why she may have observed black velvet spots on the bread. Now see carefully that bread packet had black velvet on that packet. So that's why BG returned that packet, or maybe she has checked the expiry date also, that's why she returned that packet. The next, look carefully at 2-3 packets of food items. What can we know from what is written on packet? When you buy anything from the market, what do you look for on the packet? So as I told you, you have to look what things. So that all things you have to write there, and for homework you have to write the page number 36 all questions. Okay, so today we'll stop here and next part will continue in a next video. Thank you so much. Students, myself Rishikesh sir, welcome in this video. In this video we are going to conduct chapter number 4, standard 5th, and subject EVS. So we are taking 4th chapter, that's name is Mangoes Round the Ear. So in previous videos we have seen about there was a bread packet, BG returned the bread. Then we have seen what was the reasons why she returned that bread. Then we have seen expiry date. We have seen how come to know that food is fresh or not. Okay, that all things we have seen in previous video. Now see, in this video we are going to conduct the page number 37. If you have book, please open page number 37 and read with me or put your finger. How does food get spoiled? A question is there, how does food get spoiled? Now one experiment is there, they gave us to do in home. If you want to do that experiment, you can do in your home also. See, the whole class can do this experiment together. Take a piece of bread or roti, sprinkle a few drops of water on it and put it in a box. Close the box, see the bread or roti every day until you find some changes on it. Make this table on a chart paper and put it up in the classroom. Fill up the chart every day after discussing the changes seen. Now see, we have to do that experiment. In your home also you can do that experiment. So what is experiment? You have to take a bread or roti. You have to sprinkle it, you have to put it, and you have to observe that every day. So what do you think, what will be changes in that bread or in that roti? Then that changes will be, see, changes in the bread or roti. First one is by touch, by smell, by looking through hand lens, by color. Now these are the columns are there and we have to write in that columns by touching what changes happened there. For example, see, I will explain first one, you have to write next ones. See, by touching, it will be clammy or soft. We can feel it very soft. By smell, it will smell very lightly, means very faint smell it will take. Then by looking through hand lens, it will normal. By looking through hand lens, it will look normal. And by color also, it will look normal. So like this you have to write the answers. So see, day first we have observed these things. Means I told you that things we have observed at day first. You have to observe that until 6 days. And at the last day, means at the 6th day, what happened, you have to write in that chart. Then see, find out the reason for these changes. From where did the fungus come on the bread? Now see, a fungus came on the bread. Now see, I will tell you that what happens at first day, at second day, at third day, fourth day. I'll tell you. By touch, at the first day clammy and softy, I told you. Second one also same. But at the third one, it will moisture and soft. Fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, as it is. Moisture and soft. Moisture and soft means it will change into weak. We can see it is a weak, very weak. Then by smell, first day light smell, second day light stinking smell. Then third one stinking smell as it is until the 6 days. Stinking smell until the 6th day. By looking, which changes we can see. Now see, the looking changes are very important. First day I told you it is normal. Second day velvet like white layer. Velvet, it will cover with the velvet like white layer. Third day also same. Fourth day it will change into greenish. It will change into greenish color. White colored small grass like structures. At the 5th day it will change into greenish colored grass. It will change into greenish colored grass. In the last day it will change into greenish black color. Greenish black color. By color we can see slightly white. Then at third day it will change into white. Fourth day greenish white. Fifth green, and last day greenish black. Okay, so these changes were there. Why these changes happen? What happened with that bread? Okay, so these questions are there at the downside. See, find out the reason for these changes. From where did fungus come on the bread? Now see, the answer will be, we can say that these changes occurred because of rooting of bread. The spores of fungus are present in the air. When they get a moist surface and food, they begin to grow. Different kinds of food items spoil due to different reasons. Some food spoil soon, some stay good for long. List some seasons and conditions in which food spoils quickly. Now see, there are so many types of food. Some food we can store for 1 week also, but some food are there we can store for 1 day only because of their quality or because of their quantities or qualities or what things we have mixed in that food. It depends on that food. Okay, and another thing means climate. If weather is changing, and that food will also change with the weather. Okay, that's why that fungus come on that bread. Then see next question. Different kinds of food items spoil due different reasons. Some food spoils soon, some stay good for long. List some seasons and conditions in which food spoils quickly. So we have to make a list of the foods. For example, see, the food spoils quickly in summer and rainy seasons. Conditions in which the food spoils quickly. Conditions means, see, cooked food is kept in open. Cooked food is there, and if we open that food, it will spoil. If milk is not boiled properly, that will also spoil. Then if green vegetables are kept in hot and humid places, then that food or that vegetable will spoil. If pickles are not protected against moisture, Pickles also will get spoiled if it will not get moisture. Then see page number 38. Now there is a chart. You have to observe that, you have to do that. In next part we will see that chart. First I will read that only. Given below are some food items and some simple methods by which these could be kept fresh for 1 to 2 days. Match the correct pairs. You have to match that correct pairs. Now see food item and methods. Food item milk method, put in a bowl and keep it boiled in a container with some water. No. Wrap in damp clothes. No. Boil it. Milk, boil it. That answer is correct. Cooked rice, put in a bowl. That answer will be there. Put in a bowl and keep the bowl in container with some water. Then green coriander, dhania. It will wrap in a damp cloth. Wrap in a damp means wet cloth. Onion, garlic, keep it in a dry open place. Okay, we have completed. Now see a summer treat, a Mamidi Tandra is there. So first of all you should know what is a Mamidi Tandra. It is a sweet made by mango. We can say mango papad, amba papad. Yeah, we can say that. So a story is there. I'll read that story. Chitti Babu and Chinna Babu live in Atriyapuram town in Andhra Pradesh. The brothers spend the summer holidays playing in the mango garden. When the trees are full of fruits, they also like to eat unripe mangoes with salt and chili powder. At some, their mother cooks unripe mangoes in different ways. She also makes many kinds of mango pickles. The pickles last through the year until the next mango season. One evening, while having food, Chinna Babu asked, Amma, we have so many mangoes. Make some Mamidi Tandra and papad from them. Now see that story is, I will not read all the story. The story is about the mango treat in the hot season, in the summer season. So that both brothers are there, they having so many mangoes. They are eating that mangoes with the chili powder also, with the salt also, and they love it. Okay, but they are telling to their mother that, mother, please make us Mamidi Tandra or Am Papad by using these mangoes. Then that process which making Am Papad or Mamidi Tandra process took 4 weeks. So that's why their father also told them that if you will help us, we'll make that Mamidi Tandra or we'll make that Am Papad. Then they also agreed with their parents. Then we'll see what happened next. Their father said making Mamidi Tandra needs 4 weeks to hard work. If you both promise to help us every day for the next 4 weeks, we can together make a Mamidi Tandra. Both the brothers quickly agreed to help. The next day, both the children went to the market with their father. They brought a mat woven from the leaves of the palm tree, poles of cazarin tree, string made of coconut husk, some jaggery and sugar. Amma found the summery place in the backyard. Both the brothers made a high platform by using poles. They spread out and tied the mat on that platform. Now see, they want Mamidi Tandra and their parents are starting to make that Mamidi Tandra and they promise to help. And how they are helping them? See, they brought all the things which need to make that Mamidi Tandra from market also, then from trees also. They all brought that things. Then they helping to their mother where they will put that Mamidi Tandra or where they will put that pieces of that mango. So they making place to put that. Then the next day Appa chose the most ripe mangoes. They took out mango pulp into a large pot. Then they strained the pulp through a fine muslin cloth. To remove the fibers from the pulp, the Chittababu crushed the gur. Gur means a jaggery. In Marathi we can say gul. Till there were no lumps. They added the jaggery and sugar in equal amounts to the pulp. Chinnababu mixed the jaggery and sugar well with a big spoon. Amma then spread this pulp into a thin layer over a mat. The thin layer was left to dry in the sun. In the evening, they covered the mat with a clean sari to avoid any dust. The next day, they again took out some mango pulp. They added jaggery and sugar into the pulp. Then they spread the pulp over the previous day's layer. This work was given of both the brothers. Both of them together spread many layers over it. For the next 4 weeks, they hoped that it would be not rain. For 4 weeks, they added layer after layer until the jelly grew 4 centimeters thick and looked like a golden cake. After some days, Amma said, "The Mamidi Tandra is ready. We can take it out and cut it into pieces tomorrow." The next day, the mat was brought down from the platform. Mamidi Tandra was cut into smaller pieces. The brothers tasted it. It was tasty. Chinnababu said, "Wow, how tasty. After all, we have also helped in making it." Now I hope you understood how to make the Mamidi Tandra. Mamidi Tandra means amba papad. We can take that from bakery products also. You have eaten that Mamidi Tandra. It is very sweet. Then a whole process is there how to make that Mamidi Tandra. We'll go to questions answers directly now. See, why was sugar and jaggery mixed into the mango pulp and dried in the sun? What do you think? Why that all the things they had and they dried in the sun? Because they want to make the Mamidi Tandra, no? That's why they do these things. Then why did Appa first chose the most ripe mangoes to be used for making the Mamidi Tandra? Now see why they chose the Mamidi Tandra as a for Mamidi Tandra most ripe mangoes. Ripe mangoes contains more juice and less fibers. Hence, Appa first chose the most ripe mangoes to be used for making the Mamidi Tandra. Okay, that's why they chose. The next question, how did the brothers make the Mamidi Tandra? Write down step by step what they did for this. Now you have to make a steps and you have to write in your notebook how to make a Mamidi Tandra. What things are made in your house from ripe and unripe mangoes? Now you have to, you can ask your parents also what things you made from the mango. Whatever mango, ripe mango, then very yellow mango. You have to write that which things you are making by using that mango. Make a list of all the different types of pickles that you know about this. Share with your friends. Now you have to write about the types of pickles which you have shared with your friends. Now see, find out and discuss. Is there any kind of pickle made in your house? Now see in your kitchen, is there any kind of pickle in your house? If it is there, you have to write in your notebook that answer. What kind of pickle is it? Who makes it? From whom did they learn to make the pickle? Now see, there are many kinds of pickle made in my house. They are made from mango, chili, lemon and jackfruit. My mother makes these pickles. She learned it from my grandmother. Like this you have to write answer. Where from your mother, where from you to learn to make the pickle. Then see next question. What all things are needed to make any one type of pickle in your house? How is the pickle made? Find out the recipe and write. Now this is very interesting question. You have to find out the how to make a pickle. You can take help of your mother also, you can take help your grandmother also, and you have to write the recipe, how to make a pickle, and steps also. How are these things made in your house? Papad, chutney, bandiyan and sauce. These things, how made in your house, you have to write that things. Now for example, see how papad makes. Papad is made from different kinds of lentils and also from potatoes. For example, udit papad is made by grinder to urad dal and mixing it with salt and the other spices. A dough in the main thin papad is rolled out from the dough. This is left in the sun for drying. These are the steps for the make of papad. Then next things you have to write in your notebook how to make it. You can take help of your mother also. The next question. It is a 2-day journey by train from Pune to Kolkata. If you were to go on this trip, what food items would you carry with you? How would you pack them? Make a list on blackboard of all packed food. What food would you eat first? So 2-day journey is there, and what type of food you will carry with you, you have to write that in your notebook. What we have learned. Glass jar and bottles are dried well in the sun before filling them with pickles. Why is this done? Do you remember what happened to the bread in the experiment? Then to eat mangoes around the year, we make different items like pickles, aam papad, chutney, chikki, etc. List some other food with which we make different things so that we can enjoy it throughout the year. So students, we have finished the 4th lesson here. We have seen so many things in this lesson. We have seen that how come to know that food is fresh or not, how to make food in your home also, then which food is we can use for how many days, and which food will dry in some days. Okay, that all the things we have seen in this lesson. From 1st to 4th lesson, if you have any query, if you have any doubt, if you want any question or answers also, you can contact with me or you can share on WhatsApp. Okay, and which questions you can solve, you have to solve in your notebook. Okay, remain questions I will tell you or I will tell their answers. Okay, today we'll stop here. Thank you so much.